All right, so now we are on the binomial coefficient. We are still on the series of binomial theorems. So now this is here I'll be finding the coefficient of terms. For example, we might be given something like this. Let me say you ask to expand 2xa plus 2 all raised to the power of 6. Then they'll say find the coefficient of x raised to the power of 3. Now you don't need to be expanding this, and then when you get to that x, then you see a x raised to the power of, oh sorry, you see, find the coefficient of e raised to the power of 3. You don't want to be expanding this. That is where you see e raised to the power of 3 and you say, okay, this is the coefficient. You are wasting time. There's a way you can just solve and get the coefficient very fast. So that's just it. And now this one will be driving us back to combination. Yeah. So you see it now. Now here's the formula, the direct formula for you to find the coefficient of term. So now let me just say let the term be k. So to find the kth term of any expansion, this is the formula we'll be using. We'll be having n combination k minus 1 e raised to the power of n minus k minus 1 multiplied by b raised to the power of k minus 1. With this, you can find the coefficient of any expansion. That's the formula. Now with this formula, you can find the coefficient of any term using this formula. So I'll be teaching you how to use this formula to solve any problem. All right, so now we are given this problem. We have to find, let me just name this example 1. We have to find the fourth term in the expansion of let me see, a plus b all raised to the power of 6. A plus b all raised to the power. This is just like, it's very simple. So I'll just give you this sound to explain what I'm saying. Now find the fourth term in the expansion of this. How will you solve it? Using this formula now. I'll be using all the example, I'll be using only this formula to solve. So now solution. How to find the fourth term. So now I'll bring out all my parameters. Now we know that n is the index here, right? So now I have that n is equal to 6. Watch you. And then now, if you look at the formula, there is something that is strange here. And the strange thing here is this k. And I said that when you have to find any term, something like the kth term. So in this case now they say find the fourth term. So now my k will be what? 4. So I have that k is equal to 4 because I'm looking for the fourth term in the expansion. Now let's continue. So to find the fourth term now, I'll just record this formula. N combination k minus 1 e raised to the power of n minus k minus 1 into b raised to the power of k minus 1. So now this is how you're going to use the formula. So now you know that n is 6. So I'll have 6 combination k minus 1, which is 4 minus 1. Then a, you already know that a is a here. So I'll have a raised to the power of 6 minus 4 minus 1. B raised to the power of k is what? 4. And we have minus 1. This is just the formula. I'm just using the formula. So here now I have 6 combination. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. A raised to the power of 6 minus 3. Then b raised to the power of 3. So if I do that now, I have 6 combination 3. A raised to the power of 3. B raised to the power of 3. That's it. Now, what is 6 combination 3? How will you find 6 combination 3? This is it. If for example, I have n combination r, something like this is the formula for combination. I'll have that n factorial all over n minus r factorial, That's the formula. Then in permutation, if I have n permutation r, the formula is n factorial all over n minus r factorial. That's it. So you need to know this. It should be at your fingertip. This is a formula for combination. You are not doing permutation, you are only combination. So now, relating this now, 6 combination 3 will now be 6 factorial all over 6 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial, then a raised to the power of 3, b raised to the power of 3. Easy. That's it. So now 6 factorial. So here we have 6 factorial. Okay, let me expand this a little because I want to feel as if I'm not using calculator so that the work will be easier. So here I have 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial all over 6 minus 3 factorial is 3 factorial. 6 minus 3 is 3 factorial. Then I have 3 factorial here. Then I have a raised to the power of 3, b raised to the power of 3. Now 3 factorial can cancel 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 6. So this can cancel this. Now this time this is 20 a raised to the power of 3, b raised to the power of 3. And that becomes the fourth term of the expansion. So that's the answer. Easy. So now this one is easier than you trying to expand this, expand. Then when you get the final answer, before you now look for the fourth term, this one is just easier. So with this now, you have gotten the coefficient of a cube, b cube, or better say this is the fourth term of the expansion. That's it.